I want you to picture me as a snowman talking to you. Right now, we are in a quiet forest where the trees and the ground are covered with snow. Nice around here, is it? I just love this peaceful type of weather here at the North Pole. If you look to your right, that over there is Santa's castle, the only castle here. Of course, it is where Santa and his elves are working at this time of year, making flowers, reading letters, and preparing the reindeer. They are always busy every year, considering how many kids Santa has to visit from when his journey starts at midnight to the early Christmas morning. Now for the elves, not only do they build the towns, but they also have to make sure everything is checked and accounted for before it gets put on Santa's sleigh. A little something you might be familiar with called inventory. Yep, they get a checklist for every child and what they want for Christmas. If a toy gets left behind on a child's wish list, then that toy needs to be built and ready before the big night. Otherwise, there could be trouble. Well, I remember there was one year when the elves lost a lot of flowers on one particular Christmas Eve. It was almost a disaster. I couldn't bear to imagine the kind of panic that was going on. If it hadn't been for a special someone who helped save Christmas that year, who knows what would have happened. Oh, what could it be that you haven't heard the story about the little girl and her friends who solved the big Christmas caper? Well, brought up an ice block and then an egg. Yes, I remember her very well. Her name was Toby Robin O'Keefe. I learned that she's a junior detective in a town called Greendale, and she has solved more cases than I can figure out. I guess that gives you the idea that she's super smart. Or maybe it's a given talent. Now, I've personally seen my share of many Christmases almost every year, but this one was not so ordinary. So, where do we begin with Toby Robin, the junior detective? Oh, I know. It was Christmas Eve in the town of Greendale. Toby and her family were just getting back home from the Christmas Eve service at the church. The night was very important for the Robin O'Keefe family. This year, they were hosting the annual River Heights Christmas party for the neighborhood. It was a tradition started as a way to get together with friends and family the few hours before Christmas ended. And a wonderful gift exchange. Everyone would be paired up randomly, and each of them would have to find something to give to the other person. Let's see how Toby's preparing for the Christmas party, shall we?
Toby, do you think you could put the wreath on the front door?
Sure will, Mom.
Honey, are you sure that we need all these lights strung up? I really don't think they are necessary. The Raven sort of already gives us enough light as it is. Plus we have the kitchen light.
I know, but you know how Mrs. Thornewood is. She wants lights wherever she can put them.
I'm gonna call Terry and see what else needs to be bought for the party. Hey Terry, do you know what you'll be bringing for the Christmas party tomorrow?
Oh, Toby, you are going to love it. My mom's made her famous chocolate oatmeal cookies. The ones that are made with chocolate cocoa and pure sugarcane. It is nothing but perfection.
Sweet! My dad was able to get the biggest turkey and ham so that everyone could eat some. Besides, I could see Mr. Fitzgerald putting it away since he saves up an appetite for Christmas dinner.
So, who do you think is going to be at your house besides me and Jodie?
I'm sure Jason, Matt, and Vic will try and make it. Jason would definitely eat an oatmeal cookie. Oh yeah, I just remembered that Patricia, Karen, and Margaret, along with their sister Doris, are going to be there.
What? Who invited them?
It was probably my parents, since they are the ones that invited their moms and dads. I don't blame my parents since they have friends too, but it's going to be a long night with those three around. I just hope I don't have to exchange gifts with Margaret this year.
Yeah, no, I don't think Jodie and Doris needs to be around Patricia either. I think she's bullying them.
What is she doing to them?
Patricia keeps trying to intimidate them by saying that Santa Claus doesn't exist and that it's a myth. But Jodie's tough. I laughed so hard when she told Trish that Lindsay Gray exists and that she would destroy her without remorse. She scampered off after hearing that. Do you think Patricia is secretly scared of Lindsay?
Very possibly, but really now that you brought it up, I for one am not sure about the whole Santa deal.
What do you mean?
I guess I'm just at the age of questioning myself whether or not Santa really exists. I used to stay up late on Christmas Eve waiting for him when I was 8, and then slowly doze off. Now, I'm not even sure how Santa does his job every year, doing the same thing.
I understand, Toby. I understand you should consider yourself thankful at Christmas time. There's nothing wrong with celebrating with friends and family. And you have me and Jodie, right?
You're absolutely right. I probably need to stop thinking about it. At least I can say that I have the spirit of Christmas with me. Thank goodness Santa's existence is not a mystery I have to solve.
Hey, my mom says the cookies are done. I'm going to do the taste test now. I'll see you tomorrow night at the party.
You too, Tara. Save a cookie for me and have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, well, you know how it is when kids grow up. They start looking at things differently, and sometimes they will believe something while not believing another. But that was not of Toby's concern, I know, because later that night, in the distant sky, where the human eye could see something that looked like a tiny star was flying toward the neighborhood at high speed. The stardust disappeared, and the object came to a halt at Toby's bedroom window. Then, would you believe that it passed right through the window? It came to a stop in the bedroom, and from the tiny star a little man appeared, and then he fell to the floor because it was still in the air.
Promise me you won't yell again.
You're a mouse!
Oh yes, pardon me. I may need an elf. My name is Jeremy, and let me just say it is an honor to meet you, Miss Toby.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, we are supposed to know the names of the children who we are delivering to. It's our job at the North Pole. I personally passed by your name a few times over the years.
It's an honor to have you too, Jeremy. Now, if I may ask, what is an elf like you doing here?
I can't come to your place because we elves at the North Pole need your help. it's always better for us if we ask children for help. Second, I learned that you are supposed to be a detective. Is that correct?
Yes, but what does that have to do with what you need help with?
Me and the other elves are dealing with a crisis at the North Pole. Last week, we had all the toys ready to be sent to the children around the world. And just in a couple days earlier, a bunch of shelves filled with toys have suddenly disappeared. We have looked everywhere, and we have no idea where they are. If we don't find them soon, then Christmas will be a great disaster. On top of that, me and a lot of other elves will lose our jobs. This is a problem that has escalated terribly, and all the responsibility has fallen on me. Will you please help us?
Before midnight. I'll not let Christmas be ruined.
Young, hey, you kindly miss Albie, you just don't have happy. And we must leave now.
Where are we going?
Why to the North Pole, of course. That's where the mystery lies. Goodness, you can't go in those small clothes. You'll freeze up there.
Oh yeah, I guess I need to change into something warm. Wait a second, just how are we gonna get to the North Pole?
I was waiting for you to ask that. Come on, follow me.
It's beautiful!
Oh yes, it's very beautiful.
I'm sorry, but how did you do that?
Magic does not need an explanation. Now let's
I'm literally miles from home! What are you guys doing here?
That's what I'm trying to ask myself. This elf came out of nowhere and asked for my help, and here I am.
Holy Jesus!
It was visited by an elf too. Who would have thought that we would all end up here at the North Pole, on top of the world?
Actually, it's a good thing the gang's all here. I don't want to be here in the cold by myself.
let me introduce you to my elf buddies. This is Tammy, Robbie, and Martha. There are more elves over at Santa's castle.
So, where's the big guy?
He is taking a long nap with Mrs. Claus before he goes out for the evening. Now you see why we've been scrambling to find the missing toys.
Show me the shelves where the toys were before.
Let me guess, there's over 1 billion toys in here?
More than 1 billion. Now you get the idea of how busy we are at Christmas time.
What time did you and the elves notice that the toys had disappeared?
We saw the empty shelves a couple days earlier at Effie's in the morning. We were getting Santa's sleigh ready, and then Tammy rushed in with such a panic. She made us follow to where the toys were lost, and here we are. You know the rest.
How many toys did you estimate are missing?
Oh, I would say about over 1 million of them.
Yeah, we searched for the toys.
searched everywhere there was inside the castle, the Sinnoh Forest, the Ass Lake, and the Yeti's Cave. When we got to the cave, we were scared by the Yeti, so we ran off.
So that explains why a Yeti was spotted in Greendale Forest.
Is there any other place you haven't searched?
Well, there's the log cabin that we use as a lodge to relax in, but I don't think the toys would be there. That wouldn't make sense for a million toys to be hiding in a small cabin.
If that's the only place you haven't checked, then we'll go and look for you.
Okay, but please hurry back. It will be midnight soon. And be careful. It's brutally cold out there.
You be careful. We'll get those toys back. Come on, everyone.
I don't want to go back out there again.
Let's sit over here by the fire before we start searching.
Very funny. Hey, I got something for you, too.
You guys, this is no time to fool around.
Ah, damn it!
Damn, imagine the snowball fight we can have up here instead of at home.
I still can't believe your dog Roscoe decided to charge into our snowman instead of the kitties knocking him down. A big dog hit and it stole a carrot nose.
But I did help you build another snowman, didn't I?
Yes, and I appreciate that very much.
Oh, shit! What the fuck is that?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's see where it goes. I knew it, and I knew we'd find the toys somewhere.
At least we found them and not something creepy.
Fucking genius! YOLO!
Simple. We'll go back to the castle and we'll tell Jeremy where they are. He's gonna be happy. He might even do another flip. Well, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get out of here and tell the elves the good news. Ah!
Mysteries sure are dangerous, aren't they? Let's cut to where the mystery gamble was taken in the warehouse. They were stowed away in what looked like a freezer and were tied together to a large pole that was in the center. Thankfully, the freezer was not operating, but it was still kind of cold. As the four of them struggled in their bonds, they took...
Where did those giant toy soldiers come from?
I have no idea, but we have to get out of here before they come back.
Damn it!
We only have an hour left. Only these roots went so tight. Those tin soldiers really know they're nuts.
So you're the children who are trying to ruin my Christmas.
that's been stealing all the toys.
Oh, did you just figure that out? How cute.
Who are you, and why are you doing this new thing?
I thought you would never ask. You don't have much time left anyway. My name is Eddie, and I am one of the elder elves that have worked at the North Pole before you were born.
Oh, I get it. So you're a nasty Scrooge.
I'm not much of a penny pincher, but I used to be a 5-acre just like the elder elves.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yes, I was at 5-acre, and then Jeremy, that little miscreant, wanted me to go work in the coal mines. It was okay at first, but do you know what working in the mines does to an elf? It drives him nuts. Gets him to the point where he can't think without hearing the buzzing of the light bulbs overhead and the voices in your head telling you to keep hitting the percussion on the rocks. I worked in those mines for a majority of my life and for many Christmases. And all I have to show for it is a bounce of rocks. So this year, if I can't have a Merry Christmas, then no child can.
You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
It took all year to steal these toys one by one, but I have achieved it. There's going to be a lot of unhappy children next morning. And if they're willing to be unhappy, then they better do it and decrease the amount of Christmas spirit in this world. I am not going to let anyone mess it up for me now. Have it found out.
You won't get away with this!
You're back. You all have wasted 5 minutes just letting me talk. Now I must beat you tonight. As you can see, I have you placed in the freezer. This is where I keep bags of ice cubes and ice cream. Once I close this door, the fans will turn on, and in a few minutes, you will become part of the freezer as frozen statues. Farewell.
Jeremy, help us!
I knew this would come in handy when I had to use it.
Stardust, where did you get that?
Jeremy let me have some before we left in case of an emergency.
Quick, to the door! We have to go find Jeremy. He'll know what to do.
Oh no, don't tell me they got caught in the cold snow.
If they are still looking inside the log cabin, then they probably haven't found the toys yet. Martha, tell all the elves in the workshop it's time to load the sleigh. We'll just have to make it up to the unlucky kids somehow. Oh, Carl would be more than glad to help.
Stop that elf!
Get off me, you naughty child!
You ain't going to shit.
Jeremy, I found the toys, and that sneaky elf is responsible for stealing them.
What? How could you tell me what's going on? Man, I think I was just tired of working in the coal mines. It just wasn't working out. I couldn't get happy around this particular holiday, and I thought it would be easier if I took matters into my own hands. But I didn't expect a few kids to come up here and expose me. Well, Debbie, I hate to do this, but it has to be done. Have you kids still got your Stardust? Terry, come in here. What are you doing, Wad? That felt pretty good. I feel all tingly inside.
I'm warming your heart.
I'm sorry I did all those things. I won't do it again. Can you forgive me?
Of course, we forgive you. We're just hoping you don't do it again.
You can start by leading the elves to your stash of lost toys and help them load the sleigh.
Toby Robin, Terry Blair, Jason, Vic, you don't know how much me and the elves are thankful that you found those toys. Christmas has been saved because of you. The North Pole owes you all great debt. Unfortunately, your actions here tonight will have to remain top secret. Your friends and family will deny everything that happened here. But there is a special someone who would like to give you his greatest gratitude. I knew you would be surprised. I want to give you my deepest thanks for keeping the spirit of Christmas alive. I always believed you could do it, and while your decisions regarding past cases and how you all put yourselves at some risk, you have done so much for the town of Greendale. I think that the greatest gift you have is teamwork and friendship. There's nothing more important than that.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, do you think you can fix the rest of the situation?
Oh, of course I can. I'm Santa Claus. I can make it happen. Now, I think it's time for you nice children to return home soon. It's almost midnight, and I have to be leaving soon.
Fucking genius!
One question though. When will you pass over Greendale?
Only when all the kids, including you, go to sleep. Speaking of which, I'll make sure you all get home.
How will you do that?
It's easy. All you have to do is close your eyes.
I don't understand.
Just close your eyes.
Was it all a dream? It all felt so real. Hey, Mom and Dad, look at this! Jeeps! I already know what to call you two, Mrs. Jeeps and Papa Jeeps.
Thanks for finding those toys. Looks like danger is your rule. Keep up the good work. Have a Merry Christmas. Signed, Santa Claus and Jeremy.
Wow, Toby. Who brought you all these presents?
Santa did.
Oh, he did, huh? I don't recall anything like that happening. What do you think, Frank?
If what she says is true, then that's what she'll believe.
Well, here you go.
Same, I hate to brag, but I put a lot of effort in finding this for you. Wow, how did you know that I wanted a detective kit?
If you're going to be a detective, you need the right tools to do it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank you for these Nancy Drew books.
You're welcome, and thank you for that wonderful gift.
No problem.
Alright, enough of this. Let's break out the food and drinks. Let's party.
Merry Christmas.
Toby, can I please speak to you really quick?
Sure.
been waiting all December to give this to you.
Actually, I have something for you too. How did you know?
I don't know. Maybe just a lucky guess. Toby, really do.
Here, let me help you.
Oh, Toby, you're the best girlfriend a guy could ever ask for.
Same to you, Vic. I think you're cute. Always.
Holy moly! I knew Toby was in love with him! They're so cute together!
You're just finding that out? I see Toby with Vic all the time. They have been a couple for a while.
Is that what all that love stuff is?
When you get 2 years older, you'll find out.
Yeah. And that, my dear Finns, was the best mysterious Christmas ever. With that being said, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone.